in my mind is the Jim Collins book, Good to Great. In there, they talk about so much of this is getting the right people on the bus and getting those right people on the bus in the right seats, and that essentially, if you get your team built around you, that you can really soar and succeed. And I would, so much of being an executive or just being a director in general is building that team. And I wondered if you had any insights or advice on that.
Yeah, I think that's probably the most important thing you can do is build a team, or if you're coming into a new organization, make sure there are people on the team who can support you and lift you up, and you can do the same with them. When you're in charge of an organization, you are going to be doing a lot of work and making a lot of decisions and doing things that really have an impact on people. And so if you are the only one in the room who really has a clear vision and understanding of where you're going, it's really going to be a recipe for failure, because you can't do this alone, right? So who does the organization have there? Who's with you? Who are your associate directors, assistant directors, program directors, whoever it may be? And how do they fit into the overall running of the organization? When are you going to them for advice? When are they going to you? What kind of team dynamic can you be able to build? It's really important, because there are no camps that can run without a solid team of people doing things, around the clock. So I think if people are looking at becoming an executive director, thinking about who that team might be, and people that are sort of being promoted into that within their organization that they're already at, how are they going to help build that team and make sure that it's strong? Really important.
Wonderful. Yeah. And do you find when they're building their team that they know right off the bat what they need, or do you feel like it evolves as they add more team members?
Definitely evolves. I talk a lot about to directors and others about year-round teams and camp leadership teams during the summer, and everybody does it a little bit differently. It's a hard question to answer, right? To say, if you are a camp, you need these positions, right? Because every camp is different. And so some might need these positions and some might need those positions. So I am a big fan of, let's try this for now if you're starting out, and let's figure out what we need. I myself changed our leadership positions several times as our camp grew, as things changed. And we looked at it and said, what are our needs? You have to be flexible and have the ability to look at things and say, this is working, this is not. Let's give this a certain amount of time, and then we're gonna figure it out, change it up. Um, Camp is changing, and it will forever be changing. So you have to have that mindset too, I think, in order to be really successful.